Sandeep Shastri first. In the way that we're seeing the Prime Minister, the BJP President, the Home Minister and everyone in the saffron fold pick up this issue, use it as a missile against the Congress. They are trying to mobilize the base, get the party worker excited, the one who's not been very enthusiastic about the performance of the Karnataka government, and they think that this late opportunity gives the BJP a chance to change the course of the Karnataka elections. Do you think that this Bajrangbali chant, the Hanuman Chalisas can potentially polarize voters in Karnataka along religious lines and upturn what conventional political wisdom in the state is telling us at this moment?
Rahul, we have been speaking of this for the last month. The focus of the campaign was very clearly on Karnataka. And we had also said last 4-5 days it could well change if some new issue comes up. And that new issue did come up, and I think the way the proposed ban on the Bajrang Dal, which the Congress put in its manifesto, has now occupied center stage in the whole campaign. Is it likely to change the mood in the state or change voting preferences in the state? 2 points. One, I think those who would have voted for the BJP for this factor, who are opposed to any ban on the Bajrang Dal, are already with the BJP. So I don't know if there is scope for greater mobilization on this factor. We have argued earlier also that 2008 was a saturation point for Hindutva mobilization. And is this factor enough to really take attention away from the strong level of unhappiness that was there with the state government? While it has put the state government and local issues on the back burner, will it really take away attention from that issue? It's very difficult to say at this stage, but undoubtedly the contours of the debate has changed.
The contours of the debate, which so far were focused on things like pay CM, 40% commission, etc., etc., in the last week are changing towards Bajrangbali, Bajrang Dal, Hindutva issues, which is really the BJP's turf. And in some ways, Lavanya Balal, this is a self-goal. Now we are seeing Congress leaders quickly turn around and say, we will get Hanuman temples built, we will also read the Hanuman Chalisa. It seems in the last few days of campaigning, the Congress is feeling the heat, and this is entirely a mess of your own making. You could have just left that issue out, and you wouldn't have given the BJP the opportunity to pick up this gun and fire it at you.
Yes, Rahul, I'm just coming back from a campaign. I was on campaign from early morning, and what I see on ground, yes, people are not very happy about talking about this, but the focus of an average voter has not moved away from price rise and, the increase in fuel prices and the gas prices and daily essential commodity price increase. It has not gone away from that or from the jobs. And I would just like to reiterate what KC Venugopal, our organization secretary in charge, told us today, is that, this ban, the proposed ban is on an organization, and it is not on any community or any religion. And we reiterate from the Congress that we will not allow any communal forces to breach the peace of this country in any part of the nation.
But here's what's happened. You're now trying to defend, justify, counter. Essentially, you're now batting on the BJP's pitch. This is where they wanted to bring you. Throughout the campaign, you kept them on issues of incumbency, on issues of corruption, on issues of what development had happened or not happened in Karnataka. Just in the last week, you've gone and bowled them a full toss, and they're now hitting you out of the park. Now, whether it goes across the boundary, we don't know. But the fact is, your juicy full toss has been hit out of the park.
Yeah, it looks like that, but this is not going to affect our chances in the elections, Rahul. Our vote base, or our voters and Karnataka voters, are very clear about the issues that they have to be keeping in mind while going for elections.
Let me put that question to Ganesh Karnik. that yes, this ball is definitely being hit out of the park and the BJP seized the opportunity, but the momentum was so far in Congress's favour. The CSTS poll predicts a 6 to 8% gap in vote share between the BJP and the Congress. Even if you were to use this opportunity to pull some part of that gap back, the gap is still too much for just one issue and one sixer to be able to change the outcome of the match.
Rahul, thank you very much for calling me on this panel, and my greetings to all the co-panelists. Actually, 2-3 incidents have taken place, and one of them is the proposal to ban Bajrang Dal. And by doing this in their manifesto, Congress has come out with its true colors. Their hatred toward the larger Hindu community, their hatred about our faith and practices, and the way their former chief minister, who said all Lingayat chief ministers are all corrupt, and then the national president of Congress, he comes and tells or calls names to our honorable prime minister, calling him a venomous snake. That speaks of how desperate the Congress has been